Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning and decorating my dining room for fall. Here we go. Hello you all, I hope you're doing well. Today's video is part of the Hop Around the House that I host probably about 5 times a year. And I get a bunch of creators together and we all clean and decorate a different room of our homes and show you the process. And the idea here is that when you're done watching my video, go to my description box and you can click the link to the next creator's video, and that creator will link to another creator's video, and you can follow the links all the way around until you get back to my channel. And then you'll have gone and hopped around the house. So I'm going to be working on my dining room today. I'm not doing a ton of fall decorating, but I wanted to add some little pops of fall to my dining room and clean it up just a little bit. It's not a room that we use a lot. It's right here, right off the kitchen. So we have this great room, and we don't sit here a lot because we're really busy, and 3 of our kids now are out of the house, and the one that's here is either working or at dance all the time. But I just want to get it looking good so that it just doesn't just become a place that collects things. So that's what I'm going to do. Admittedly, I did remove some things from it already. I had a jacket there. It was mostly my stuff. So I took that away. And one other disclaimer, I just realized I forgot to buy the replacement bulbs for my lights, so that will not be getting done today. I'm gonna go ahead and do some dusting. I'll start with the lights because then if anything falls down to the table, I don't have to redust the table. This way all the junk is on the table and then I can clean the table off. So let's go ahead and get started.
Thanks so much for joining me on my channel today. If you like lifestyle content like cleaning, decorating, hauls, and vlogs, I would love it if you join me here by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video.
Okay, now that I've got all my junky dust from the lights, I'm gonna clean my dining table. I like to use this grapefruit cleaner from, well, I'll just get it and show it to you. Here's the cleaner I love to use. This was on a video that I saw in Domestic Diva's home videos. She's actually participating in the Hop Around the House, and I love this stuff. I actually bought a refill for it because I liked it so much. So if you're looking for a good, sorry, that's my light. If you're looking for a good multi-purpose cleaner and you like the smell of grapefruit, this is the one to try, and it's really, really good. Like, it cleans a lot of stuff. Okay, so these are my cabinets. They came from IKEA. I think it's the Havsta line, Havsta. Love these things because we have the center island, but the center island does not actually give us very much storage because only one side of it has some drawers and things, and then the other side is just the old kitchen wall. So not super useful. So we needed somewhere for more cabinets, and that's why we got these. I just cleaned this and dusted it, so I don't need to touch that. When I did my Hutch redo, I will be adding a few pops of fall in there, but I don't need to clean it out yet because it doesn't really get very dusty in there. But I am going to go ahead and wipe the ledge. I don't use any cleaner on that. I just use a microfiber cloth. I'm not too convinced about the quality of the finish from IKEA, and I don't want to mess it up with anything. So I just give it a good wipe down and wipe all the little ridges on the cabinets. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And then I do also dust up top, but I did also just do that when I redid the stuff up top. So not gonna worry about that today either. Okay, now that all of my dust is on the floor, I'll give it a quick sweeping. Not gonna mop today because I realized I left my mop at my oldest child's apartment when we moved her in, and I need to get that back from her. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep today. Okay, the first thing I want to do now that I'm going to decorate is to put some garland up top of my hutch here. There's no really great way to film that, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and you can sort of watch while I do that. I got Dollar Tree garlands because garlands, I went to Michael's and they're like $30 and 40% off, but I was like, I just really want a little something to, you know, put up top just to bring some fall colors into this room. So I didn't want to spend, you know, even $15 just seemed like a lot, or 16 or 17, whatever it would be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Dollar Tree ones. Okay, so here's what the garlands look like. They say that they are 5 feet long, and I don't need it to go across the whole thing. I'm thinking mostly just like the center portion. And so 5 feet is fine. I definitely thought I bought more, so I might be missing one, but we're gonna make it work here because, you know, this is real life YouTube and things like that happen. Stuff goes missing. Stuff doesn't get done. Light bulbs don't get purchased. That's just the way it is here on my channel. Okay, so let's get these onto the top of the hutch. As I started to do my leaf thing, I realized I was standing in the pile that I had just swept up and forgot to vacuum. So there you go. I picked it up with my handy dandy dust buster. You guys have asked me about this before. It is still going. I got it, I think like 2 years ago now. Black & Decker. It's from Target. Lithium. I love this thing. Still takes a charge. Great tool for your home. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put the leaves on top of my hutch. And seemingly I do have 4. I only had 3 with labels, but there was a 4th one tucked in there. This one was much more muted. This one was more bright. And I just kind of wanted a mix. So I'm just gonna kind of put 2 together that are sort of different and see what it looks like up there. I think that this is gonna work. You know what? I think I'm gonna have enough to go all the way across. So I'm gonna start down a little further. Now that I have 4 of them instead of just 3, I think it's gonna work. Okay. And you always got to step back and look at it, right? And I'll show you guys a better view of it once I get it the way I want it to look. Okay, so we've got the top of the hutch with the leaves. I might put a pumpkin or 2 up there. Haven't decided yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of what I was planning and then see what I think. I'm gonna put just a few little things into my hutch. Let's go ahead and open this up. I love my hutch the way it is. I just did this with all the blue and white, and my plan was always just to add a few pops of orange in here because I really love the blue and white and I'm not ready to take it down. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna leave that alone, but I will add just a few pops of fall in here. Okay, I pulled some stuff from my fall, and I also have these from an earlier in the year Dollar Tree haul. I think I got them this summer. You have to buy that fall stuff in the summer if you want it to fall, because otherwise right now if you tried to get it, it's gone. And then I just have some pumpkins from my stash. I have an inordinate amount of pumpkins. It's a little bit silly. So, but I pulled all the oranges out. I have a lot of like neutrals. Not into the neutral pumpkins this year. You know, gotta go with your mood. Okay. Oh, and then I also have this. So this I got from Goodwill. It's one of these from the 90s, 80s, 90s. I don't know. I forget when they're from, but my mom always had these growing up, these little cherubs. And I found a fall one, which was not part of her collection, but I like it and it makes me think of her. So I want to put that in here as well. So I'm thinking, let's see, let's place him first. I think I'm gonna put him here. I was thinking of maybe putting some pumpkins in this bowl. I don't know that I have enough to fill it up. Let's see. Let's put the one that I don't really care about the color. Like I have turquoise. I did turquoise in my decor last year, but I'm not really into that this year. But they'll help to fill the bowl. And I've got this one. That's a nice one. That can kind of go towards the top. And I have these cute sugared little gourds. Those are cute. Oh, that's nice. So let's get this side a little more full. Cream looks nice in there. Another sugared gourd. Oh, another sugared gourd. Look at that. That's cute. Maybe a white one there. Maybe put this sugared gourd in the back and put some white ones, or cream, whatever you want to call this color, towards the front. They're a little funky. They have some yellow weird spots on them. They're, you know, from the Dollar Tree. What can you do? This is cute. I just kind of want it to look casual, even though I'm placing them each. Even though I'm thinking about where each pumpkin's going. Okay, so we've got a bowl, a wooden bowl full of pumpkins. That's nice. Nice little pop of color. I'm gonna leave these alone. And then, I don't know what I was, maybe something, or just place these on the shelves. Just nice and subtle. Going for subtle fall, you know? Oh, that looks nice. Can you see that? No, you can't see that at all. So I kind of like that up there. And maybe, because this is all blocked, so I don't want to put too much in the center because the post, you know, these kind of form like a center post. Well, I have this little thing. This is so that a bride's bouquet can like be held by this thing. That looks kind of cute. I'm gonna bend the sunflower down a little bit so you can see it from down here. And then maybe bend that back just a little. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so I like that, and then maybe one just down here with the little wooden. I have these little wooden handled spoons down here, and again, I'll take it down and give you a close up in a little bit, but so they kind of look, that little thing of flowers looks nice with the wooden handled spoons. Make sure that's in there. Okay, I like this. So there's little pops of the fall there, and let's go with something here, and this feels a little blank. So if I move the camera so you can see those two spots. So I'm thinking something here and then something down low, which you can't see that, but and I have these two pumpkins. Yeah, just, you know, simple. Oh wait, I had an idea. Hold on, I have something else. Okay, so I had this on my kitchen table. It's a Flow Blue teacup, which if you're not familiar, it's from like the late 1800s. I found it at Goodwill. I think it's gorgeous. And I filled it with butterscotch candy, and I had it on the table for a while, but I'm not gonna be putting this on the table, but I still think it looks pretty. And if I put it here, then people can still reach in and grab a candy. People meaning my husband, because he really likes the butterscotches. So he can still get at them in here. Okay, this is good. I like this. Oh wait, and I still have a pumpkin. And I think just for the sake of, well, maybe here. That's cute. And my little creamer can maybe just stack in my, but I'm just gonna leave that there because I love it. Okay, this is good. I'm pleased. Let's see how it looks when you close the door. And my leaves didn't get stuck, so that's good. Yeah, just a little bit of fall. Chris can still reach in and get his butterscotches. That's good. Okay, let's move on to the kitchen table. Okay, I often do a runner on my table, but again, I told you the way that this table is getting used is changing. It's for fewer family meals, and this table gets worked at a lot because we're all still working at home. Sometimes Maddie comes over and works at home. She likes to sit on the end. So I don't want to have anything that's going to need to be moved like in the day-to-day life. If it's just for a fancy meal where we set the table, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and use this instead of a cloth runner. This is kind of like a wooden runner. My friend Robin Johnson from Robin Johnson, that's the name of her channel. She made this for me because I saw hers and loved it. It's a board, but then she like painted it with this like faux paint technique. I love this thing so much. I was so happy when she made it for me. I thought it was so cool. So I'm gonna use that as like my runner this time around. And then the things I'm gonna put on here are just like very practical. In case someone sits down for lunch, there's gonna be napkins, there's gonna be salt, there's gonna be fork and spoon. We don't use a lot of knives. So I'm gonna do that so that, you know, everything they need. But then I'm gonna also include a little bit of decor. And what I'm doing on this table was actually inspired by an Instagram account. Her name is, I think it's updaisycottage. I'll put it in my description box. I love her channel. She does a lot with blue and white. And so that's why I've started following her in the last like 3 or 4 months. Love it, love it, love it. Love to see what she does. And so I sort of borrowed ideas from there. So if you go on her Instagram account and you scroll back about a month, you'll see where I was inspired from. So anyway, I will link her in my description box just so you can check her out if you're interested. So let me grab a few things and we'll go ahead and set up the center of the table. Okay, so basically the center of her centerpiece was a blue pitcher, and I think she had fresh sunflowers. Well, I'm not a fresh flower kind of gal. I'm too practical and I don't water them enough. So I went to Michael's and I did splurge. This cost me about $9 with the discount that's going on right now. But I think it's beautiful. It's just a really nice blend. I don't generally buy expensive florals, but every now and again I'll splurge. And I really liked this one. And look, I can just put it in here. I don't have to do anything else to it. And it's beautiful just as it is. So that's gonna be kind of stealing the show here on my table center. And then she had a milk glass thing that held like green plates, which I thought was really cool, but I don't have that piece of milk glass, but I do have this nice gravy boat. And I put some little restaurant-ware plates with the brown rim on them. I got them recently and I don't think I ever showed them in a thrift haul. Whoopsie daisy. Anyway, I got a stack of them. It was like $3 at Goodwill. But I thought this way, you know, if you'll want to share crackers or bread or whatever, there's little plates. Or, you know, if we put cupcakes out on the table or brownies, grab and go kind of stuff, there's plates for people to use. So I thought that was a good idea. I pulled these. These are 2 pieces, old copper pieces that I have picked up along my travels. This one says Mark. I don't know Mark, but that's fine. It's not very obvious and I can just kind of turn it. You'll see it from that side, but that's okay. So we're gonna put these on the table to hold our, oh, that's kind of neat with all the handles together. Let's see what they look like. I want to put forks and spoons because they use a lot of spoons for breakfast, and forks are always useful. So we have all mismatched silverware because we throw things out by accident, and you know, that's just how it is. So I kind of like that. So this is from Dollar Tree. There was only one. I don't even know if it's from this year. I mean, I found it this year. I don't know if it was from their collection this year. I had never seen it before, so I was super excited to find this. But it's kind of blocked if I do that. And we see the table more from that side because we're in that room. The family room is behind me. So I kind of want to see all my goodies from over there. I'm wondering if I do this. I also wanted to do a candle. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, I like that because that does the blue and the blue. It's like a little bit of balance. And well, these are my salt and pepper shakers. They're also in blue. Found that at the bins. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do napkins. I can do this for napkins. Put the napkins in here. That's a good idea. I always have to have napkins on. My family uses a lot of napkins, so. Okay, this is good. I like it. Do I want that in the center? I'm wondering if I want, now the Updaisy Cottage, I think that's the name of it. She had hers. That. I kind of liked the 3 things together. That was kind of cool. Let me do that. And oopsie, dropping my pumpkin. I like this. Okay, I'm digging this. I like it. It's practical. I know it's not fancy. People say like, oh, it's not fancy enough, but this is how we live our lives. We're not fancy people. And it has everything that we're gonna need to eat a meal, you know, and we can sit and snack here. And I think that this is gonna be really useful. I'm gonna check it out from the other side and see what I think. Okay, it's not bad from this side. I almost wanna turn some of those plates around. I'm gonna see if that will work. Because then I think, and maybe a little pumpkin. Do I have another little pumpkin? Let me see what I have in my stash. Hold on. Okay, I can't turn any of the plates around, so the backs will have to be here. But if I can get a little pumpkin here, I think that that will make it look less like this is just the back. And this looks really nice from both sides. So make sure it's turned so that this, yeah. Okay, let me see if I have a little pumpkin to go here. Okay, I just put a little pumpkin here. Again, we don't look at it very often from this side, so I think that this is gonna be just fine. I'm gonna light the candle and we can see what it looks like from the other side. Okay, that's all that I have for you today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I cleaned and decorated my dining room for fall. Please go ahead and check out the link to the next creator in my description box. Thanks so much for hopping around the house with us. I hope you'll make it all the way around the hop circuit. And until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye.